I don't know about you, but I've been thoroughly enjoying the World Cup being here in the United States and in Atlanta, as well as Canada and Mexico. The matches have been pretty good, but really the reaction of those who've come over to visit and to attend those games has been the highlight of the experience for me. It took me back to the last time the United States hosted the World Cup back in 1994. And at the time, I was working at a TV station in Orlando, Florida. And Orlando was one of the host cities. We were going to do some of the group stage and knockout stage matches at the Citrus Bowl. And one thing I'll always remember about that is reporters who were going to cover the event, we were issued our own riot gear, a helmet, respirator, and vest before the matches were going to start. We didn't know really what would happen. The term soccer hooligans was a bit more common back then than it is today, but there was some violence associated with football matches in Europe and elsewhere, and we weren't sure if any of that would translate over to the World Cup when the fans came over here. But once the matches started at the Citrus Bowl, it quickly became apparent that the soccer hooligans couldn't afford to come over to the United States for the World Cup. Prices were high back then, not nearly what they are today, even with inflation included. But when the fans descended upon our tourist areas, and I remember I was down at a place called Church Street Station, which is in downtown Orlando, not far from the Citrus Bowl, a huge, at the time, tourist destination with bars and restaurants and all that, and a street that Church Street that they could walk down on, pedestrians only. And we had taken a position on the balcony, kind of overlooking the whole thing. It reminded me of Beale Street in New Orleans. And I will always remember these were the nicest people that you could ever want to talk to or interview or hang out with. And the Netherlands was in town for a couple of matches at the time. And I will always remember the Sea of Orange down there on Church Street. And again, just the nicest people. They just wanted to have fun, enjoy the experience. So that's the one thing I'll take away from the 1994 World Cup in the United States. Just the tremendously nice fans and the fact that I never got to try out my respirator.